Hi everybody, it's Az here from Heel vs Babyface. So when the next World of Warcraft expansion Legion hits at some point next year, it's gonna bring with it a brand new class for us to play, and they're called Demon Hunters. So in this video, I'm gonna go through everything that we know so far about them, and maybe even enlighten a few people on some things that they don't. So first things first, what exactly is a Demon Hunter? Well, they are disciples of Illidan, and they've made a demonic pact so they can utilise fell and chaotic magics to fight against the Burning Legion. So in essence, they're fighting fire with fire. And this comes at a tremendous cost to the Demon Hunter themselves, because not only do they ritually sacrifice their own eyesight to gain a magically enhanced version called Spectral Sight, and we'll go into that a little later on in the video, but because of this demonic link that they have, it also changes their physical appearance, and the chances are when they die because of this, they're going to get sucked into the Twisted Nether. If you don't know what the Twisted Nether is, it's essentially the World of Warcraft's version of hell. Oh, and did I also fail to mention that the vast majority of Demon Hunter trainees die during their training, and it's only a small percentage that actually complete it. So what reward do they have with all this horrible gubbins going on? Well, they become a pariah and an outcast of society, mistrusted by everybody around them. They pretty much live as hermits. As regards to their appearances in-game, they featured in the Warcraft series, and also in Vanilla WoW there was a demon hunter chilling out in the zone Ashara called Lorimus Thalapides, and he was protected by 3 demon pets, which also hinted at the fact that demon hunters can control demons as well. Warlocks, you better watch out. And then came the Burning Crusade expansion, and needless to say, a truckload of demon hunters were added to Outland, with a huge proportion of them being centered at the Black Temple, Illidan's base of operations. Demon Hunters didn't feature after that until Cataclysm. When Blizzard redid all the quests in Azeroth, our friend Lorimus got a quest line. They removed him from Ashara and placed him in the Blasted Lands, where he'd actually been killed. You had to construct his body and then help him to defeat a demon on top of a mountain. But after that, nothing until Legion. So the current plans in this expansion are to start your Demon Hunter at level 98, and because it's a hero class, very much like Death Knight, you're going to have your own little storyline to begin with. But this has a little twist to it. You see, your storyline is going to start 10 years in the past, when Illidan sends you out on a suicide mission to the demonic prison world of Maradun. Once you've done whatever you need to do there and hit level 100, you can experience all the bounty that the Broken Isles has to offer and level up to the new cap of 110. Regarding what races can roll a Demon Hunter, there are only going to be 2, one for each faction. Blood Elves for the Horde and Night Elves for the Alliance. And because they are described as having unrivaled mobility, sorry monks, they're going to be wearing leather as opposed to heavier armour to make them appear to be more dexterous and lithe in combat. Breaking away from the norm, there are only going to be 2 specs to call upon for a Demon Hunter. The tanking spec, which is going to be called Vengeance, and the DPS spec, which will be called Havoc. Both of these specs will have access to a metamorphosis form as well. Tanks will gain defensive aura bonuses, and DPSers, they look like they're going to be able to teleport into combat. We also know of some other abilities which are currently under development. There's Fell Rush, which goes along the theme of high mobility, which allows the Demon Hunter to dash quickly into combat. There's a double jump feature, which will gain the Demon Hunter a second chance to jump while in mid-air. There's the Vengeful Retreat, where the Demon Hunter will vault back out of the combat area, but also avoid the next physical or magical attack directed at it. There's the Spectral Sight, which will allow you to see demons more clearly and also other people through walls and barriers could become very, very useful indeed in PvP. Chaos Strike, which will hit all enemies in front of you for damage. Chaos Nova, which will stun all enemies around you as well as damage them, and also a ranged attack called I-Beam, which will zap enemies in a 40-yard range in front of the Demon Hunter. Now let's have a look at some of these abilities in action, and I'm going to use Smite as an example to show off Spectral Sight. I'm hidden behind an obstacle which blocks my view, but yet I can see the people in front of me through it with some sort of augmented vision. Expect it to operate something like this. As regards to the other abilities, well, let's see them in action through the Demon Hunter themselves. In front of it, there are 3 demons. First up, Fell Rush. This is the closer when it comes to combat. Next, let's bring in Chaos Strike, hitting all of the demons at once. After that, we've got the Vengeful Retreat. And remember, not only are you leaving the combat area, or the immediate combat area, but you're also mitigating the next physical or magical attack to come your way. Then into another Fell Rush to show off that the Demon Hunter does have a lot of maneuverability in combat, and also that Fell Rush isn't on a long cooldown, it's on a short cooldown and can be used very quickly. Into a Chaos Nova to deal both damage and also stun the enemies, and then to finish it off, an I-Beam, zapping through all of them and wiping them out. And for good measure, why not do a little double jump at the end as well? So let's all piece it together. Fell Rush into a Chaos Strike, then a Vengeful Retreat into another Fell Rush, then the Chaos Nova, and finally I-Beam to finish it off. So that's what we know about Demon Hunters so far. Do take into consideration, of course, that this is pre-alpha stuff, so everything is subject to change. But as BlizzCon passes and the beta begins, we're no doubt going to get far more information about the class and also get to tangibly play it as well. So let me know your thoughts on them in the comments down below. And I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe. Follow me on social media and Twitch for live streaming. Those links are in the description down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care, everybody. Bye-bye.